Hello, my name is Karen Cochran,
My name is Eden Cao.
and we are the first and second author of our paper titled Breathing Scarf, Using First-Person Research Methods to Design a Wearable for Emotional Regulation. Mental health is becoming more important in recent years. One aspect of mental health is the ability to overcome highly emotional experiences. To do this, people regulate their emotions using positive coping strategies. A strategy we are particularly interested in is attention to breath. Attention to breath is a meditation exercise that is the core focus is slow, deep breaths. Prior research in HCI has explored a variety of interactive technologies to support one's emotional well-being. However, these works often generalize the individual needs, so the same prototype was able to work for a larger group of users.
In the paper, we present our first-person methodology titled the Inside Out Prop Workbook. The workbook is designed to understand my individual's experience doing emotionally taxing activities. The data from the workbook was then used by the research team to develop a prototype we called the breathing scarf.
We split the methodology into 3 phases. The initial data collection phase to understand the emotional experience of Yuden, the iterative design phase to really understand how we can use our data to inform the design of the scarf, and finally the last phase, which we tested the prototype through a series of activities. Phase 1 lasted for 16 days and consisted of daily structured activities. You can see here some of the activities supported positive emotional experiences, while others could be quite taxing. We were worried that the emotional activities might be quite straining for Yuden. Therefore, we alternated it with relaxing mindfulness exercises using Calm. Calm is an app that has beautiful mindfulness audio tracks that support different mindfulness and relaxation exercises. During the activities, we recorded galvanic skill response, or GSR data from the sensors we built. You can also notice that day 11 and 15 were not emotional experiences, but rather social experiments that we added LEDs to the device to see the comfort level of Yuden in the device in public spaces. These 2 days helped us inform us for use cases of the prototype.
In phase 1, the Inside Out Prop Workbook collected data to understand the lived experience of emotional experiences by journaling, sketching, filling out body maps, drawing textures, and paper crafting 3D abstract objects. More detailed and exact questions posted in the workbook can be found in the paper. In the phase 1 results, we organized the data from the workbook using semantic analysis into 5 different themes: attention, breathing, body awareness, emotional connection, and external distraction. After the data was analyzed, the data from anger and fear stood out. It seemed like I would need more support and therefore decided to build my wearable prototype to help with the emotions of anger and fear.
All the visual data was collected and used as inspirations for our prototype. We were specifically interested in the shapes, textures, colors, and potential materials we could use for our prototype. In phase 2, we combined the visual data based on the collages and used body storming to decide on the location of our wearables. Through sketching, we simplified the design and came up with our final design for the scarf.
The final prototype worked when the arousal increased. The device began to blink red. Then, once it was activated, the LEDs would turn blue and slowly fade in and out with my breath for 30 seconds. For phase 3, I spent 8 days wearing the prototype at home. I alternated between anger and fear activities with calm mindfulness breathing exercises.
We slightly modified the Inside Out Probe workbook to only collect written journal data and body maps. It was done after activities where Yadan would wear the scarf. With thematic analysis, we discovered 4 higher-level themes which were similar to our themes in phase 1, including body awareness, breathing, emotional connection, and external distractions. Through our work, we developed 3 design considerations for other researchers interested in conducting first-person research to develop customized wearable technology. First, we encouraged considerations of personal comfort and testing for this. In our work, after we had decided to use LEDs to visualize the data, we realized that Yadan was uncomfortable wearing it in public settings. Therefore, we focused on experiences of emotional irregularity inside the home. A lot of previous work in HCI was not testing in public environments, so we hope future research on emotional regulation is not just tested in lab environments, but also in the public. Second, because our user was part of the research team, she was able to feel ownership over the device. She made all the final decisions, including materials, size, weight, location, and built the prototype with her own hands. Other research in the area does strengthen our argument that a sense of ownership can reduce negative emotions. Finally, in HCI, there's been a lot of research on standardizing meaning of visuals, such as choice of colors. And this is especially prudent around different cultures. We propose researchers looking at customization give the user the ability to choose visuals so that the feedback can be more meaningful for them.
In this research, we paid particular attention to the well-being of me, the design researcher. As our topic is strongly related to emotions, the whole team wanted me to feel comfortable, safe, and secure within this research. After finishing each activity, I arranged mindfulness practice to reduce the negative influence from the emotional trigger activity. We also conducted regular meetings to check my well-being. As the design researcher of this research, I could feel my emotions calm down after each activity, which helped me stay emotionally stable and healthy. In addition, we want to encourage self-reflection during research. Our Inside Out Prop workbook can assist any researcher doing a similar study to document subconscious thoughts and behaviors. During the first-person data recording, filling up the workbook provided a time for me to reflect on my experience, which helped me gain a deeper understanding to develop more meaningful prototypes.
In this paper, we present our first-person research collected method that used the Inside Out Probe workbook and informed the design of the breathing scarf. The methodology is unique for intertwining of emotional activities and mindfulness exercises as a strategy for controlling emotional repercussions of our design researcher. In future work, we plan to expand the work to develop additional case studies and iterate the probe workbook from the lessons we learned during the development of our prototype. Thank you for listening to our presentation.